I need $5,000 to get this thing off the, I said, what? You need how much? Who gave me $5,000 when I was at Michigan State doing my program? I didn't have no budget, but I didn't need a budget. I had a dream. I didn't need no help. The president never came and said to me, E.T., we're going to help your program for this institution blow up. The president never came, and I never quit. I never gave up. Why? Because it wasn't her dream in the first place to take care of a group of kids from the D. It was my dream. It was my goal. I don't expect you to believe in my dream like I believe in my dream. And the problem with some of y'all is you want somebody else to support your dream. It's yours. I don't owe you a dime. It's your dream. If you want it to happen, get your butt up and make it happen. If you want it to happen, rise and grind.
This is the Experienced Optimist, and this is a public service announcement. I wanted to talk today about a group of people that you should stay away from, especially if you like to get things done and if you are proactive. These people are called talkers. And what they'll do is they'll talk, and talk some more about how we need to do this and how we need to do that. And they never take any action or get anything done. Peter Joseph, I believe, referred to endless speaking and debate without action as verbal masturbation. And talkers are pros at verbal masturbation. When you meet a talker, talkers will use phrases like this. This is what they'll say. What we need to do is such and such. What we as a group should do is such and such. What we could do is such and such. These type of people are the woulda, shoulda, coulda men of the future, and they will keep you trapped in a world of indecision. There's a quote that states, "Indecisiveness is the number one reason for failure. Lack of ability to make a decision in a timely manner causes most people to fail with their projects and plans. Identify this challenge and decide to no longer let it be a setback to your success." But experienced optimists, haven't you ever been a talker yourself? Didn't you not follow up on your ideas from time to time? And I have to be honest, man, like when I was younger, I was a super talker, I was the CEO of indecisiveness. Let me tell you a story. One day I had this idea, right, to create like a family savings fund. Because in the Caribbean, what happens is like a lot of families will put money together and then they'll take their money out and stuff like that when they need it, right? So I had this idea that I was going to call up all my family members in the Caribbean and in the United States and try to convince them to all start putting money in a pot monthly. And my dad warned me about it. He said, man, you shouldn't do it. And I said, I'm going to do it anyway. So I called everybody up and I got a no from everybody. And at the end of the day, like no family members wanted to do it. And I was pissed. And herein lies the problem. The truth of the matter was, yes, a plan in which all family members invest together is a good idea. And I was right to believe this. However, there was a man that once said, sure, it is good to be right, but how was that working out for you? Meaning, for a lot of us, we're so focused on being right that nothing ever gets done. And this led me to realize something about myself. I was not putting away any money for myself, yet I expected other people to believe in my plan for saving for the future. I was a talker, and this is the problem with talkers. Most talkers never have the conviction to proceed with the plan that they think of by themselves. They always want the support of a group. Talkers will have a convoluted scheme about purchasing real estate, but never purchase anything real estate related. They want others to join a stock picking group, but they do not have a portfolio themselves. Let me tell you from personal experience, The reason why talkers never move forward with their plans is because they can always blame the failure of the plan on other people. Talkers will say something like this: the reason why my bakery did not work is because the financial backers pulled out. Yet this same individual never sold anything at the place where he worked at, never started a school fundraiser where he can showcase his baked goods, and never looked into renting a cheaper food truck instead of starting an expensive bakery. All right, so when you encounter a talker, this is what you need to do. When you encounter them, ask them a simple question. Ask them to say, why don't you start by yourself instead of asking everyone else to come in on your plan? Then, when you're successful with your plan and you can expand, later involve others. The reason why I like this question is because once you ask this question, the talker will either clam up or offer nothing but excuses. And what you'll find is fear is the real culprit for the talker. Talkers never really want to move forward with the plan. What they want is to have an excuse and use you as the scapegoat for why they didn't go forward with the plan, so they can always look innocent. There's a quote that states, "Intent without action will leave every word that I use to describe my intent as empty and best never said." If you run into talkers, do yourself a favor and keep doing your own thing. If you want to travel, just do it. Book a ticket for the next month, next week, hell, the next day if you can, and just go. If you want to be a writer, just start writing. Write short stories, essays, fan fiction, whatever. Do not wait on other people to support your dream. And if you run into people that are always talking about what we need to do, but seldom get anything done, avoid them like the plague.
So do me a favor, shut up. Shut up. Stop talking. You talk too much. You talk entirely too much about your dreams. You talk too much about your goals. Say it once. Say it twice. No more than 3 times, and get to work. Wake up early in the morning and work. Take a break in the afternoon. Get yourself something to eat. Nap if you have to. Then get to work. Are you hearing me? Work, 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 work. Grind, 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 grind. All right, so I'm about to let you go, but you got to hear what I'm saying. Listen to me very closely. You got to ask yourself, how many reps do I have to put in to make my dreams become a reality? Because there's a certain amount of reps you got to do, right? How much running do I have to do? How much stretching do I have to do? Listen to me. How many hills do I have to climb? How many papers do I have to write? How much math do I have to do? How much work do I have to put in to make this happen? Because it's not going to happen just because you talked about it. It's not going to happen just because you said it, right? So do me a huge favor. You've wished enough wishing. You've wished enough. You've waited enough. Now let's get to work. You have wished enough. You've waited enough. Now let's get to work.